Hi guys, this is Morgan. I just wanted to show you this invitation that I made for my little girl's 6th birthday party. Her theme is Beauty and the Beast, and I thought that theme go really good because we're going to have her party at Great Wolf Lodge, so the theme also went with that. So, and this is a little slider card. The little Lumiere slides back and forth, so I thought it'd be a fun interactive card for the kids. And I only made a detailed invitations because I only had to make 7 since we're having it at Great Wolf Lodge. She's only limited to a certain amount, like 7 kids. So that's why they're kind of more detailed. If I had to make a bunch of these, I probably wouldn't have because these took forever to cut out on my Cricut this small. So I thought he was cute. So I'm also going to do a little tutorial on this letter card that I made. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. And also at the end, I'll have the inside of this card because I'm going to do a card from start to finish. Alright, thanks guys. Okay, so I just get these pre-made cards, so 5x7. So this is just the black. And I'm just going to layer some mats on here. I don't really measure anything, I just kind of eyeball it. And I know where my card lines are on my scoring, my little cutter. So I just use that, because I can just do that without measuring. This is the cutter I use by Fiskars. So that's my trimmer I use. I love it. I've had that one for years. And I love it. So okay, so now I got this down on my mat. So now for the slider part, I just cut, I wanted to use this pattern paper and it was a little flimsy, and for the slider part it's best to have it a little sturdier, so I cut out 2 pieces, one on the cardstock and then just a pattern. And so then, as you can see on the back, I made sure to raise it up with pop dots. I even used the edges of my pop dots, so especially along this area you need to make sure that it's risen up so that your design will slide. So I was going to show you how I cut it out. I finally got my gypsy back because mine crashed, and I had to end up calling ProvoCraft for like a week, and finally they just swapped. I sent mine back and they sent me a new one, so now it's back. I had to load all my cartridges back on it. So anyways, this is my slider card. I just let me see, this bigger one is like the size I want it to be, so I had the other mats. So that one is 6 by 4 inches, and then the little slider part, you got to cut out the little window. I like cutting this on the mat because you can see exactly how big the card's going to be and exactly how the slider is going to be. You can add the slider anywhere you want. I'm either going to do a curved one that you can put a sun on and like a little rainbow, and you can do it. You don't have to be rectangle. It can be any shape for the slider. So on this particular card, my slider is 4 inches wide by 1/2 inch high. So I found out if you use pennies, 1/2 inch high works the best, and I just made it however long. I knew I was going to put something over here, so you can make it the whole width of a card, shorter, however you want to. So that's how I did that. So let me take this off here and put it down. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it down on my mat. So there's that, and then I'm gonna put all my embellishments on first. So I already made my little title, so I'm just gonna adhere that down. And then the little Lumiere, I put him on 1 thickness of foam tape. I watched Card Crazy 09, and she uses foam tape all the time instead of pop dots. She'll either use 1 thickness or 2 thicknesses of foam tape. When I was at Joann's, I looked at the foam tape. It was $7.88, and at Walmart it's $2.88. So it's a big difference, and it's a lot cheaper, even cheaper than the pop dots, because it goes a long way, even if you have to double it up. So anyways, I'm just going to put him on 1 thickness so that he's not super flat on there. put him on there. And then now for the slider part, you'll need 2 pennies and a pop dot. So what I do, where's my scissors? I can find my scissors. Okay. These pop dots were just a hair too big. They weren't rolling very good. So I just kind of trimmed them down a little bit. Okay. And then I just sandwich it in the penny, so try to get it in the middle. Oops. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to put him on the slider, and since he doesn't cover that penny up, I just cut out this circle. So I'm going to put the circle, and again you try to get it centered, and then I'm just going to put some tape on here and just put them on the penny however you like, your design. And then so it looks like this. There's the penny, and then you just slide that in to your little slider part. That's how it goes. Sometimes if you just first put it in here, you have to work with it a little bit, but I actually turned this one down good, so it rolls pretty good. Sometimes you have to kind of get it to go back and forth a few times to get it to loosen up. So see, he's so cute. So now on the inside, I cut this little strip. I'm actually going to put it down about right there. Fold that. Okay, and then I'm going to put my white mat down, so I'll have the party stuff on there. And that's not straight. Okay, put that on there. And then I'm going to put, I made this little sign. I just printed the title out on my printer because by the time I got to this part, I was so sick and tired of cutting little stuff off on my Cricut. So, and plus those are really small, so I just cut it off of my printer and inked around it and put it on that. And then I'm going to put this on foam tape. I cut this rose out using the, I used the Dreams Come True cartridge to cut this, all the Beauty and the Beast stuff out. On this little flower, I cut the flower out, then I put some stickles on it, and then I put glossy accents on here to make it look like it was a glass case. It kind of curled up a little bit, so that's why I made sure to put it on the foam tape too, so it would make sure to stick down good. And then I made the Beauty and the Beast off of that same cartridge. I must tell you, it's kind of a pain to cut out all the little pieces to it. You have to use a really sharp blade, like a new blade, to cut all the little pieces out. And let me go get my cartridge and or my handbook, and let me show you how I did it. And of course, because I'm trying to look for it in a hurry and I forgot to do it while I'm doing this video, I can't find it. So, I'll just tell you. One of the cartridges, there's so many pieces I didn't know what to go, so I just made a sample, and on the book, I just took a pencil and drew lines on what each piece went to, so if I'm going to go back and cut the pieces out, I know how to piece them together, so that's all I did there. Okay, so now the final touches on here. I made the little invite tags. I use elegant edges for all the titles, the title holders, placeholder things. I really love that cartridge. Card Crazy 09 uses that cartridge all the time, and that's where I saw it and I had to have it. I got it, and I swear I use it on almost everything. This gives your pages a really classy look. So there's the inside. So again, there's the card, and then there's the inside. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Oh, and I'm making a ton of Beauty and the Beast stuff and other stuff for my little girl's birthday party. I almost got the goodie bags made because I'm sewing those up. And so stay tuned for more tutorials, or not tutorials, or stuff for her birthday party I'm doing. Thanks, guys. Bye.